I'm a little bit hoarse. It has been a journey, a blessed journey. Let me adjust the camera. So, if you are new to us, let me itch my nose so you know where you are. Hold on, y'all. It's almost there. Okay, we're missing pieces to our equipment from the trip, but the computer is not working, so I'm going with chat over on our little phone. But I will join chat very shortly after the read, okay? So once the read's complete, I will come up to top side. Again, welcome if you are new to 1111 Tarot. I am Mama D, and I am back from a journey, which we'll be talking about over in the Starlight section. Today, we're going to dig back into the NICOLA Bulley case. We're not strangers to this case. We do have a playlist that you can check out either in the description, which is that little drop down area, or you can check it out after I post the live. I'll put a link. For those of you that are returning, welcome home, my beautiful 1111s. I know I have missed you guys terribly. I can't wait to, get into some chit chat. We also have a members live tonight where we're going to discuss this reading more in depth. I'm going to pull some cards on your questions in the members. So if you're not a member yet, you might want to join just so you can get your specific question yelled out. And the reason I do that is because I can see the questions really clearly when it's not as large of a group. It also helps me not to get too confused with all the energies, okay? So with that, let's get started. Again, we are focused on NICOLA Bulley and why are they really revisiting the river Wyre? They've given us a lot of reasons to speculate on, and then they tell us not to speculate, and now they're saying that it's upon the coroner's request, I believe. So that to me has me on pause. I'm like, if I want to know, it's because my 1111s and a lot of others, right, that are just joining us are focusing their energy on that. And that's why I'm feeling prompted to revisit that case. Now, not to take away any attention from NICOLA Bulley case, but we do have another case going on that has been brought to my attention through the divine, like the divine threw it at me and said, you need to get on this. And that case is actually Maddie, how do I say this? Kingsbury. It's Kingsbury. Kingsbury. I think that's how you say it. She is a mother of two. I believe the little girl is 5 and the little boy is 2. Her sister did an interview. I watched all the way through it. I posted it on our community page. And that's, I guess, if you want to call it your homework, that's some good homework if you want to get familiar with the case for tomorrow's reading. With that, let's get our focus, our energy. Everybody gather around your energy. I want you to truly think of NICOLA as the person. That beautiful little smile, right? Those twinkling eyes, a breath of fresh air, portrayed as somebody that's unstable and an alcoholic by law enforcement, yet we are seeing with our own eyes that this is somebody that cared for life. She drank a lot of water. She was on nature runs, nature hikes, diligently, persistently, and she took care of herself very well. And, Cretaside, thank you, my lovely. Thank you. She took care of herself very well, and yet she ended up in the river Wyre. And she wasn't found on initial searches. And if you're unfamiliar with the case, we're coming back to this because even experts in that area, in that field of work, are like raising their eyebrow as if to say, you didn't do the job right the first time? Is that why you're back in the water? Are you, was it an embarrassment that, law enforcement didn't find NICOLA, but actually the public did, and let alone the public, a medium? Some of us are saying that that was meant to be, that the police need to realize that there are other resources available if they have a little faith, right? So I'm here to find out. I've done my prayer. I ask that you focus your energy into this reading for the highest good of NICOLA Bulley, that we get justice with her, for her. That the truth be revealed, and that nothing can be hidden from the general public at this point that jeopardizes justice for NICOLA. So we, the people, the collective, are inputting our intent for the highest good of justice for NICOLA Bulley. Please show us why the police are revisiting the River Wyre. Thank you for your help. We got our answer. Now, this is a different deck of cards. Forgive me if I don't give you the name of the decks. We do have a large library, and I'm really focused in on the case itself. All right, so we start off with a 3. I'm going to show you the card in a minute. A 3, it's also a 13. So that's also a 4, because 1 plus 3 is 4. So that's a foundational thing. It's also a form of transformation. The 13th card in tarot is your death card, scorpionic energy. I'm seeing this angel is taking this person that's wearing their heart on the outside, truly vulnerable, authentically vulnerable, and the angel is speaking to this seer. So I believe personally this is God, spirit, whatever your highest being is, whether it's your higher self, whatever, we're good, okay, is speaking to, in this case, in this reading, me, to say, I'm going to deliver a message. And this is the message. This is what it reads. Great sadness that will heal with time. Let go. I'm going to bawl, y'all. If you only knew what I personally just went through, some of you do. Great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges. Healing misunderstandings. Being there for those in need. And now if you hear ripping noise, it's my puppy, Jackson. Mr. Jackson Moon, but now Jackson, Mississippi, because he's naughty. And the swords are down. So she's listening. She's listening. So this is what I'm looking at. So this angel is delivering, and my nose is itching. That usually means a message from divine. Okay, so she is receiving a message. Her eyes to me are closed. She's in front of a window, not a door. She can clearly see and understand what this message is. And he's got her by the hand, and he's speaking to her this message. So we're going to indeed get our answers today. Great sadness that will heal in time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges. So we have a challenge on the board. Okay. Nose itching again. Healing misunderstanding. So something we have not seen clearly. There's some misunderstanding. So think of this. We're asking about why are the police in the river? There is miscommunication and misunderstanding. They're asking us not to speculate. So is it the police that misunderstood something, or is it the public that is now misunderstanding something? It says, be there for those in need. Okay? And that's our center energy. Blue. Again, remember we got blue all along in our past readings. So if you're new to us, we're like Days of Our Lives. We will revisit a case and we retain everything we got in the other cases to understand what the clues are that we're being given, because the divine can only use the words on these cards and pictures. All right. I should have got a drink. I'm very, very thirsty. I may have to stop to get a drink. I love you guys. I can't wait to chat with you. All right. We have an AZ. Okay. In the corner, it's AZ. And I'm thinking Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. A all the way to Z. Now, it probably means something if I go, I'm choking, like not deep, but give me a minute. Okay, I'm to go get the book. Hold on. And a drink. All right, so you guys, this little card, yeah, I definitely need to get a drink and I need to find this book. Give me a minute. I'm looking through our inventory. By the way, for you guys that are following this, we have Army Chick is sending us 4 huge boxes of like 50 decks of tarot. So we're going to have a party with that. And we're going to be, she asked me if I don't want some of the decks or I don't need them to share them. So we're going to have a party and we're going to be lighting it up to give those away in the next few weeks. So make sure that you stay tuned. And that will be for subscribers too. Okay, you guys, why am I not seeing this deck? Hold on. Angel Wisdom. I believe this is the deck. I really feel this is the deck. Okay, I do stack my boxes with the books on top, and this deck is missing, and so that tells me this is it. All right, so now how do we look this up? AZ, or what is it saying? 3 of, is that fire? 3 of fire, maybe. Let's look and see. Well, this is what I believe it to be. There's nothing that tells me this. But air, sword. It's 3 of sword. It's got to be, oh no, it's got a fire. It's got a little curl of smoke in the corner. We're going with this. This is what I intuitively feel anyway. 3 of fire. And I'm going to hold the card up. So now I'm not choking. Now I'm reading. Okay. Can you see it okay? There's a lot of light on the card. There we go. Okay, now comes the long-term planning. Your initial endeavors and any follow-up work you've done either have been extremely successful or will be. So I think that's you guys, the work that you've done for NICOLA, right? Now comes the long-term planning. So this isn't going to be a one and done. This is going to be an endeavor. This is going to be patiently waiting, you guys. All right, let's continue. But it does say we're going to be successful. Here we go. The moment to really think about the broader future is here. Not just next week or next month. Where do you want to be a year from now, 3 years from now? The investments you've made so far. Let's see. As your ship comes in, where will you set sail for next? This doesn't fit. And that's a whisper. Is it 3 of air? This isn't feeling right. Hold on. I want to look up 3 of air because that, whenever speaking is taking place, a message, it's an air sign. That didn't make a lick of sense to me, and I'm not going to pretend it does. I feel like, you need to embarrass yourself at least one time a day, if not more. All right, my loves. Here we go. Let's try this. This feels better. Yes. Now, this is what the angel is saying to you regarding the NICOLA Bulley case, okay? Says this card indicates the need for emotional healing. Yes. It reflects that there is sadness in your life at this time. It might be a recent development or it could be something from the past that continues to weigh heavy upon your heart. The 3 elements to healing are time, forgiveness, and allowing loved ones to help. If part of your sadness is due to questions about why something happened, ask your angels to bring understanding and clarity around the issue. And that's what we're doing. Is that not right? Oh my gosh, right? The 3 of air encourages you to actively deal with your sorrow rather than pushing it away or pretending it doesn't exist. By working through it now, you set a stage for healing in the near term, instead of having to revisit unhappy emotions over and over. Now, there are additional meanings. Forgiving others and yourself, loneliness, healing misunderstandings, emerging from challenging situations stronger than before. Relationship concerns, which I do believe there was between Paul and NICOLA. Being there for others in need. Okay, so she needs us. wisdom card. So this is also considered the wisdom card. It says it can be difficult to let go of sorrow when hearts and minds remain focused upon it. Archangel Azrael can help you release your connections to what does not serve you so that you can heal. So we ask Archangel Azrael, please guide us to release all negative energy so that our light and love surrounds NICOLA Bulley and we only focus on the justice and become stronger as one focused voice for her. And thank you. Whoops. Did I knock a card down? I have to watch it. The dog will eat it. Okay. That makes a lot of sense to me. All right, now let's dig into this entire read. We're going to do this a little different. So I don't know why. I'm just following it. But I've been guided to allow 4 cards to fall out. They will represent a direct, how do I want to put this? A direct part, because this is a layered situation, why they're back in the river for NICOLA. And there's 4 parts to this is what I've been guided. I have 4 placements here. We're going to find out the subject through this deck of cards here. So the first reason, why are they back in the river? Wyre? I said rear. MB 20. Look at this. So to me, it's almost as if they're worried that somebody else is going to have it. That's envy. Like you're jealous somebody else will get it and you won't get it. Which, you know, the truth is they're probably worried the public not only would find NICOLA herself, but maybe her Fitbit that told everything. Just saying. Not that that's it. I'm just giving you an example. We're going to go back and visit that in a minute and get more details as to this envy. You know, it should be me, not you kind of energy. It's also a 20. We have that fiery, remember the kissing gate? I don't know why that's coming to mind, but we have this light and this like doorway. Behind that, we have a palace. Almost reminds me as chess. Like, look, it looks like a Roman, like somebody playing chess back there, like strategic planning, and it's a place. Envy. I'll just leave it at that. Let's see what the second reason. Why did they return to the river Wyre for NICOLA Bulley? Well, this is interesting. We have one face down. We'll leave it there. It actually fell on our middle card. We'll come back to that in a minute. But the answer is face up. And this card is the Magician and the Mirror. 53, which makes an 8, which is the infinity sign, a pattern, something that continues to replenish and happen again, and it's a pattern. I'm seeing the blue magic, and I'm seeing the smoke and mirror, an illusion, a game being played. Again, manipulation of a perspective. The magician with the mirror is an illusionist doing a trick, and they're getting you to believe that they cut the lady in half, when actually it's all well and good. It's an illusion, and that is what we're getting with this envy. So the second reason is to get the narrative under control. They're trying to do something that is a form of manipulation of a perspective. And like I said, it's a pattern that they do. All right, we're going to leave that card there for a minute. We'll come back to it. Let's see the third reason why they're back in the river Wyre. Why are the police, the law enforcement? Fell right on that one. So these are connected, obviously. Wow. We had 53. Now we have 38. But it is fourth chakra. So if I go up, my heart is my fourth chakra. The heart makes me think of love, relationships. It also makes me think of the Fitbit. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Wouldn't that be interesting if that's what the coroner wanted? Is that Fitbit? Look at the green. I want it. I don't want you to have it. So it could be this evidence. Oh, I can't wait till we get here. Hold on. So, wow. Y'all, it even looks like a watch. Only it probably was square, but I'm just saying, if you think about like a watch or a clock, it's round, it's a dial. Look at that. Right over his heart is like this dial. Like the, the feathers are messages. See, door to romance is in the middle with all tied up. Holy shikey. See, this is the relationship and all tied up. Anyway, let's continue. We're going to validate these. Let's go ahead. Let's get this fourth reason that I was told. All right, leave it and see what comes out. There it is, flipped all the way over. On the bottom of the deck, by the way, I don't do these in reverse. If you're wondering, romance, is it a male or a female? We have the thinking man, the one that, strategically plays the chess game. The thinking man on the bottom of the deck. And he's holding crystals, very focused in his hand. Right? But the card for the fourth reason why the police are visiting the River Wyre again is a 44. Which, before I even get into this, I'm about to validate your suspicion. Because not only do we have on the bottom of the deck the thinking man, we have a woman holding the heart of 44. Fourth chakra, heart. That intertwines very, very well. So now we're going to keep that thinking man. Give me one moment. It's about the heart. It's got to be the Fitbit they're looking for. But that's just my opinion. It has to do with the heart chakra. And damn! Right here, center of the reading. When I say that, I'm not clickbaiting it. I have a woman holding a coin. So we went from the heart chakra, right? Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. What was it? It was a message from the angel being told to the seer. We now have the thinking man. Could that be Paul? Could it? I'm asking, not accusing. Could, oh no. There, my phone got a virus while I was at the hospital. I know that sounds crazy. You still there? Give me a one if you're still here. So otherwise I'll restart it. Anybody there? Oh my gosh, I think that happened at 2444. All right, y'all, let's keep going. This is getting deep. Something trying to block us. Listen to me, you guys. We have two women and a man. We have the woman holding the heart is holding this man's heart. I believe this to be, personally, okay, I won't even say it like that for legal purposes, because everything we do here is just our opinion. In my opinion, I would like to ask, is the woman holding the man's heart Emma? Is that Emma? And is this Paul? And is this woman holding the coin, the one that had the money, is that NICOLA? This woman's much older that's holding the heart of the male. And see, they're facing each other. They're looking at each other. She's looking back over her shoulder like, yeah, I'll be to you soon. And he's like, I'm so focused on you. I'm focused on this crystal power. And this woman really goes against superstition. What was that? Did you not hear like seashells clattering together? Like some sort of, Jackson's got a bone on the register. Okay, so this woman's showing me in purple. Royalty. It's a 42. Oh, check it out. We have the 42. Okay. We have the 44. And we have the 46. So we go 6, 8, and 10. 6, 24. It boils down to a 6. And you can see it this way as going 4, 4, 4, 2, 4, 6. And it all came with the 4th chakra. And we've got 4, 4, 4, 4, 4s, right? Oh, the top is a 38 for the 4th chakra, the heart chakra. 38, 3 plus 8 is my beautiful 1111 family. So indeed, Spirit is sharing with us this message that this is being revisited because of some sort of message, meaning Archangel Raphael, about money and relationship and the male, the primary male, and the strategic planning. So they are looking for something specific too. They're also making sure, they don't want you to have it. They want to have it. So there could be other things, making sure they didn't miss something. The Magician in the Mirror, almost like trying to do this as if thorough, that they didn't miss anything and they're willing, to go back and look, but they want to keep it on the down low. I think everybody generally feels that anyway. What is shocking is this little 3-way over here with the 4th chakra, the heart chakra. Archangel Raphael is a healer. The thinking man, the woman holding a heart, the woman holding a coin. This is where I really want to dig deep. Something's about this. And it's all about the heart. And all I can think of is Fitbit. But that's just me. All right, every time he rolls that bone on there, it sounds like seashells blowing in the wind. Okay, so we're going to start with envy. Like I said, they want to find it before the public does. There's some jealousy on how it got found. Shit. Key. Is it her car keys? Probably. There you go. That's one thing they're looking for. The car keys. Because it should have been on her. Was it on her? I don't know. My card is sharing with me. Spirit is sharing with me. This resonates. We're talking legitimate keys. Okay? So I can't guarantee you her keys are missing. But Spirit's telling me they're looking for a key. The key. And I'm thinking the car key. It's a 33. We've already had 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Over here we got the 3. So what do they want that they don't want the public to find? Key. Okay, a key. Probably the car key. We'll get into it a little further. The Magician in the Mirror. A 53 boils down to that pattern, right? Show me what, excuse me, may have to get a drink. Show me this Magician in the Mirror. What is this that they're, thank you, that they're trying to change a perspective on? Oh my God. Okay. The snake, the stars, and the child, which we have a queen of club, a queen of wand with this, and there's a snake, and they know something is wrong. They know something isn't sitting right. So they know there's a snake. It's not just Nicola. There's a snake. That there's been some illusion. They're wise to something about the snake. It's interesting that we have the star, which is also a travel card. Think about it, the shooting star, the traveler in the night. It's a 6 of heart, which is a 6 of cup. I'm getting traveling for some reason. This 6 of cup is somebody you've known for a very long time. They feel it's intimate, and this person is involved with the children, and it was about children. So they feel there's some snake going on, and the children, to be honest, may have been used in some way by this snake, but they're very focused on the children right now. I don't know what about the children. We'll ask more. All right. Okay, we're going to save this hot little mess over here with the 3 energies, 2 females and a man. We've got the thinking man that's strategically focused, right? Who's he focused on? He's focused on the woman holding his heart, the woman holding a heart. And then we have the woman holding a coin with the 4th chakra angel, right? Archangel Raphael, all about the heart. Could it be the Fitbit? We'll come back. I want to look at this because something's weird with the star, the snake, and the child. All right, let me go ahead. I'm being guided back to tarot again. Well, actually, this will be our first tarot card. So we're jumping into the tarot. Everything else have been message cards. Show me this child, the star, the snake, the magician in the mirror. What's this reasoning of digging into the weird? 8 of Swords, mental imprisonment. Something is not clicking with the story about the kids. They feel there's a snake in the garden here. They're feeling there's a snake in the garden. Is that correct? Do they feel there's a snake in... Thank you. Ace of Swords. Yes. All aces are yes. Ace of Swords is clarity. This is also speaking. Swords upright, which means S words. Swords. Words being spoken upright. So that's 9 swords, a nightmare you can't wake up from because you have the 8 swords and the 9 swords. It's a lot about the communication that's been communicated about the child. Air is sky. Sky has stars. Another feeling of this air sign. You got the snake in the grass, right? Somebody that talks a lot, they just aren't buying it. Somebody that's talked a lot, am I correct? 6 of Wands, somebody that thinks they've been victorious. They're celebrating too much. They're too happy. They feel like they got acclimates. They got a lot of attention. 6 of Wands is like the guy that won the, he's been through the battle, right? Now he's leading everybody in a parade on his white big horse. It's like living large. And in this case, this person's kind of like getting too much attention and I'm hearing not matching what they expected. And it's somebody very close to Nikki. Again, this person has been there forever. 6 of Cups. Somebody from your past. Show me this. The world. Close the cycle. They suspect that somebody very close to her actually closed the cycle. That's the world card. That's the travel. So they know there's more travel. Did they find something on Nikki that didn't match that river, but another location? Yeah. There's two choices. Something's not right. So they found information that, yes, had the river wire on it, but there's another choice. There's something about NICOLA's autopsy, if you will, that provides you have to make a choice. Something isn't right here. Okay? This is the Lover's card. We're talking about, we're going to be getting over here in the Lover department. Okay? What is this Lover's card about? We'll take it. Knight of Wands, swift, quick movement, action. Do they believe, Ace of Cups on the bottom, do they believe that NICOLA was moved and placed in the river? Ace of Cups, yes. What are they doing behind the scenes? Are they actively investigating a homicide for Nikki? Are they actively investigating a homicide for NICOLA Bulley? King of Cups, deep feelings, subconscious issues, hidden. It's a yes. All right. Before we get into the tripod over here, I want to know about the Fitbit. Show me the Fitbit. So the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Wands in reverse. When you get the Page of Wands in reverse, to me, it's an undelivered message. The Page of Wands, pages run around and deliver messages for the kings and queens and knights and anybody else. Page of Wands has an aha moment. We have it in reverse, like it didn't get delivered. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which for me, holding the coin is Nikki. She's the Queen of Coin. She's the stable one, so independent. Doesn't need anybody, wants people, very generous queen, very diligent, very reliable. I'm hearing 1,000. I've waited for you for 1,000 years. I'll wait for you 1,000 more. I don't know what that means. Something about 1,000. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. This is an undelivered message by her that they're looking for. That again makes me think of the Fitbit. It makes me think of the Fitbit. I don't know why. Okay, let's get into this. The thinking man, the woman holding the heart, a heart, and the woman holding a coin. Okay, thank you. We're going to spread them out. And we're going to take this stuff and we're going to leave it right where it is. So let's start with the woman holding the coin. Is this Nikki? Is the woman holding the coin represent Nikki? Nine of Swords. She's in the nightmare she can't wake up from. Show me this. Is this woman holding a coin? Is it Emma? Is it Emma? Three of Pentacles. Yes. Emma's going after something financially sound. Okay, who's the woman holding the heart? Is this Nikki? The Virgo in reverse and the Six of Swords traveling to common ground. The Hermit in reverse. The one not in the home. Not in the home. Nikki, were you that's Nikki. Were you traveled somewhere? Yes. I have the victim. She clarified, I had it wrong. The woman with the heart, holding the heart, is her. It's about her heart. Something about a heart monitor. She could have been on heart pills. I don't know. But look, it's her. So the woman that can't wake up from a nightmare is Emma. And she's holding a coin. And one of those coins is right here. She is part of the third party. This is cooperating, planning, strategic planning is the Three of Pentacles. We have the victim now. Think about this. The woman holding the heart. It's Nikki. And look at her little face. It looks like Nikki in drag or something, you know. It's got her look. Okay. And then we have the Empress, which is the victim. The Hermit in reverse. It's not in the home. They know this isn't in the home. It tracks her travel. It tracks her travel is what I'm feeling. It's the Fitbit. Let's look at this. Is Paul the thinking man? Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. We have the Seer card. Now, the angel was talking to the Seer. And there's something about not putting no burdens down. Like, we think the burden's put down and Paul's not being looked at. This is Paul. The Seer is a yes. That is Paul. And the burdens aren't down. The book is not closed on Paul. The burdens are all still on him that he tried to shed. So he must still be questioned. Yeah. He may have a lawyer or getting a lawyer. Defensive. He's on the defense. And it's the Knight of Cups. It has to do with something hidden. Something very hidden. Are they looking for the Fitbit? Is that one of the things? Hanged Man in reverse, right? So this is getting a whole new idea. They're being forced to look for it. This is you do it on your own. This is the divine makes you. They're being made to look for something, and it could be wedding ring. This is the marriage card. That could be tied to a heart too. Maybe it's not the Fitbit. Maybe it's tied to the heart like rings. Marriage card. Something to do with the marriage. And us getting the Hanged Man, it might be, no, not the Fitbit. The ring. Something to do with wedding ring. Is that true? That could be why we were getting the Six of Cups. They're not married, but there's some ring. Emma was wearing that ring. What? Y'all, what? I got goosies with the Death card and with the Ten of Cups, which is family. It's the ring. Creepy. Is it the ring? Ten of Cups. Emotional satisfaction. Is it a ring? Is it a ring? King of Swords. Lawman. That's a firm yes. Are they trying to find a piece of jewelry? Because I don't remember her wearing rings. And why would they be looking for a ring or a piece of jewelry? Strength and the Chariot. Could be keys. A ring of keys. Thank you. We got the keys. They are also looking for keys. The ring of keys. So it's a ring. All right. And it's the Strength card, right? With the Chariot. Major Arcana. They are being forced to look for keys, I believe. Is that true? Is it keys? Is it keys? Three of Cups. That's a yeah. That's an absolute yes. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Just give me a clue. The Rider. So it is about the... Okay. All right. We have the Rider. It is a Nine of Cups. It's wish fulfillment. It's a white ride. Okay. And that's horsepower. Again, the card. It's hidden. The keys are hidden, they feel. Moon. And it's the Wise Owls. Right? The marriage card. It might be the marriage between the keys and car. Right? Like peanut butter jelly. It could be that they consider them living together long enough. They consider them a couple in like a way. What is this? The mountain. It's a 8. It's communication. It's 8 of Wands. It's a mountain of communication. A mountain of communication. It's a 21. Anything else? No. All right. Let me check one more thing here. Give me an understanding of if they will find the keys or what they will find. Show me what's going on. What will this produce? What will the dive produce, or whatever this is? Horse again. So this is off-road horsepower. I'm picking up keys. Off-road travel, farm, and power. It makes me want to do a reading on that little farm not too far away. Doesn't Emma have a property nearby that's a farm? I'm getting horse. So we'll do a reading in this next week. Look, stalker, watcher, tracker, spying. So with tracking, it could also be the Fitbit too. Are they looking for the Fitbit? Are they looking? They may be looking for evidence that doesn't belong to NICOLA, because it says intruder, invader, access, trespasser. You could see that as several different ways. You could see that as somebody feeling like NICOLA was a trespasser too. Let's see what's going on. Let's get some blessings on this, and then we're going to find out what's next in this case. All right. What is this blessing card? And thank you. I was told take these. Music, frequency, and soulmate. Y'all, I'm just always stuck on Paul and Emma. Personally. But that's my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion because everybody's got one, right? All right, let's see what's next. Then I'm going to come up to top side and get to chat. And I'm very, very happy to get to do that. All right. With stone people, diligence, and lightning power. You are staying true to NICOLA, and your power is impressive. The divine recognizes your persistence, right? Like, you might not be aggressive, but you're like the water, right? You carve your own path in the mountain by your persistence. And I think that's what's happening. I think we have some stuff coming forward because of diligence. Look, bam. I told you I thought we have some stuff coming up. Look at that. DNA. Says DNA karma. Stone people, stones, rocks, lightning power. I'm not sure. All right, my lovelies. I feel like we're going to get somewhere in this case. I do. I don't think it's going to go away too soon. I think we're going to have some patience. I think they are looking for a set of car keys. I think they're trying to find stuff, whatever it would be, before the public does, so that they don't look any more silly than they already do and unprofessional. I also feel that they are looking for that Fitbit because I don't think it's at home. And I think that's a main thing for them is they're like, if it's not at home, who has the Fitbit? We do have that triangulation of hearts. I don't think, and this is my opinion, I don't think that has all come out yet, what really went down. I think we need to look at the farm. I really do. We got horse a number of times. We got farm. We got tractor. And if I rewatch this, or you do, let me know if you rewatch it. Let me know how many times parts of the reading reflected on something to do with the farm, right? I think that's where we're headed next. Now, tomorrow, you guys, I'm about to come over to Topside, but tomorrow night at 3 p.m., we are going to be jumping into a new case to us, or to me anyway, and that is the Madeline Kingsbury. I have a hard time saying her name, so forgive me. Case. She's a mother of 2 little babies. Dropped her kids off at daycare with her significant other that she was leaving, and allegedly went back home 10 o'clock, somewhere in there between 10 and 1. The van is seen driving away. They can't see the driver. She's never been seen again. So we're going to try, I believe we're on like 12 days or something. It's heartbreaking. But I want us to try to get some answers. If nothing else, get her information out there, get her face out there. There are so many people looking. So if this is where you leave me and you don't want to stick around for chat, you could always check into our members. Excuse me. I really need some water. Our members chat that's up next, where we're going to fully dive in and pull a couple cards for the members to have some questions, to dig a little further, and discuss the reading itself a little more in depth. We welcome you to join us. Even if you don't want to be a member, feel free to watch it. We don't hold it back from you. You get to see what other people are asking and what the answers are. So it's a win-win. And with that, I love you, and I will see you again soon. I love you to the moon and back. Mwah. All right, my beautifuls. Oh my golly. Feels like forever since I've been with you. 6 since Amelia and Jeff, Lorna, Aurora Star, Marisa Adult Coloring, Mama Jess, Michelle J. Hello, hello, hello. Lonely Multi, thank you for choosing this time, Europe time. People from Europe can see you live. So I decided each week I'm going to pick a different time slot so that I'm not partial to anybody. And that way I can hopefully catch as many people as I can to spend some live time with. Now this week it's going to be 3 and 4 p.m. And we might even do that again next week, but then we'll switch it up a little bit again. Hi, Gizmo Ladybird. Yes, please look at the farm, Mama D. Also, the blue that comes up, illusion. Could it be the doorbell footage was all in blue? Lady in a blue coat. Remember that, Mama D? I do. And the blue, also, we kept hearing blue with the devil had a blue dress on. I kept hearing it and hearing it and hearing it. Hey, Mary Lou Stratford, how are you? And Jacqueline Keeley, Shirley Montana. Shirley Montana says, I could use some healing prayers, please. Amen. Pass the butter. Shirley, you got it, my love. This is us 1111 sending you only positive healing energy and unconditional love. We send that to you. Hello, Marisa Adult Coloring. Hello, hello. I really missed you all too. I felt so alone at times. Thank gosh for Robin Ann. I'm just going to say, we'll get into details on the trip in the next live, but your live said 8. Oh, I don't know what I did wrong. My goodness, I don't know what I did wrong. What is it about farms lately? Kara wants to know. I don't know, but I'm being directed to check out that farm. I'm going to write it down real quick, you guys. So tomorrow we are going to really look into the case of Madeline, because that case just grabbed my heart. 5-year-old little babies, 5-year-old and a 2-year-old little baby. Their mama, poof. What? It's just heartbreaking. But let's go ahead and put farm, NICOLA Bulley. And then I'll put next raid. So that'll be this week yet. We'll see how my energy goes that far. We could do it maybe the night after next. We'll see. I do have surgery consultation coming up soon. But even after I have surgery, I'm just going to wear a mask until I feel confident that my healing is done and I can wear my new teeth. So I will not give up on you guys. So please don't give up on me. Thank you, Gypsy Rose. Yes, my dad is wonderful. Full healing. Monique Kai, he healed fully. I'm just like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, everyone. I put a huge post for everybody. Thank you, Jill. Aw, you know what? My sister bought this blouse, and she said it didn't fit her, and she wanted to know if I would like it. And I thought it looked good, and I was so happy. Yeah, my sister Carrie she gave that to me as a gift. So that was very, very sweet. Thank you, Monique Kai, for your prayers, and all of you for your prayers. That meant the world to me. But like I said, we're going to get into members chat. Hi, Gail Schroeder. How are you? Hello, Interior Family Studios. Hi. Joyful Dolphin, good to see you. Hi, Nettie. I'm so glad you're back, and my dad is doing fantastic. I can't wait to tell you all about it. Hey, Sassy, good to see you, and Mama Jess. She's a friend of mine, Matchwood Farm. Michelle J says Matchwood Farm. Manda Aguirre says, I read one of the comments says something about Emma seen wearing a necklace that Nicola was missing. I read Nicola always wore it. Maybe that's also what they're looking for, is this jewelry. Maybe a heart. Okay, Mandela says maybe a heart, a gold necklace, or Fitbit like tracker. I can't remember where I saw this comment in last week. Okay. Gizmo Ladybird says, so pleased you are doing your reading early as I'm in the UK. All right. Okay, Marchwood Farm, says Michelle. Maria Adult Coloring says, we will never give up on you. Thank you. Okay, you guys, I love you so very, very much. Jojo Gibson, good to see you. Pammy, good to see you. I missed you. Yes, I am so grateful too, Pammy, that my dad is doing so good. I'm going to get off here so I can get ready. I need to get a drink, and I also need to go to ladies' room before we start our members. And like I said, if you're not a member, don't fret. We see memberships gifted here like crazy, and you could get blessed too. So tune into the members because it's like a little podcast for you. And you never know. One of the members might ask your question and you get cards pulled. So we're not taking the cards away. We're going to switch to a couple different decks and we'll let the members ask some questions. We're also going to do an update after that about just my personal life for those that are into it. And if you're not, no worries. I love you guys to the moon and back. I'll see you in, looks to me like 7 minutes. Love you. To the moon and back. God bless you, my beautifuls.